Imagine one of these scenarios. On the way to a church service, flashing lights appear in the rearview mirror. You get pulled over and receive a speeding ticket. Traveling north on 71, a car fails to yield when entering the highway and causes an accident that involves your car. The lights turn green and a car runs a red light, causing your car to run off the road and damage your car. Hi, my name is Michael, and I have experienced one of these situations. Any of these accidents or traffic stops will cost time, money, and possible cancellation of insurance. The best way to avoid the loss of time and money is to install a dash camera, also referred to as dash cam. First, I will explain the features of a dash camera. Next, I will list the pros of a dash cams using accident statistics to prove how the features will be beneficial. Lastly, I will share my personal experience of how dash cams could have made my life easier. Features of a dash camera. Dash cams have many important features. When you think of a camera, the first thing that probably comes to mind is a video image. Although the video image is the #1 feature, dash cams are also equipped with voice recording. Another feature is loop recording. This means that if the camera is on, it is continuously recording on a loop. The next feature is date and timestamp. Along with date and timestamp, speed being driven is also recorded. If you are in an accident, the dash cam has a gravity sensor, so it will send the recording to a separate file, so accident footage will not be recorded over. Dash cams in front-facing and rear-facing cameras. Depending on how much you're willing to spend, a front-facing camera will do the job. Pros of a dash camera. Each of the dash cam features have a positive value when it comes to saving you time and money. #1, videos do not lie. Once the incident is recorded, it cannot change its story. Accidents happen so quickly that most times there is no time to process everything that has happened. Statistic. According to the Safer America website, it only takes 3 seconds after a driver has been distracted for an accident to occur. Your dash cam video becomes your best eyewitness in providing what really happened. #2, voice recording. Another very helpful feature. The camera is limited to a range in the front of your car or back of your car. If something is happening on the side of your car, it is not covered by the camera. Voices or sounds are still being recorded. So as you can see, it only says that there's about 140 degrees of front view, and there's sometimes 140 degrees or less in the rear view. #3, rear-facing camera recording. Depending on the price point for the purchase of a dash cam, a front-facing cam is better than no camera, but front-facing cameras do not record rear-end collisions. Statistic. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 28% of all crashes are rear-end collisions. 28% does not sound high, but if you are one of the 28%, a rear-facing camera could have recorded the incident. The cost of a front-facing camera is about $49.99. Front and rear-facing starts at around $100. This is a small price to pay compared to what the cost of insurance increases or tickets incurred after the accident. #4, loop recording. This is a feature that allows continuously recording even after the memory card is full. The oldest video footage is deleted so that the recording can continue to take place. The dash cam also has an SOS button to push if there is a portion of the video you would like to save before it begins the looping process. Recording of an accident will be mentioned later in the recording. #5, the date and time stamping appears on the videos as it is recording. This preserves the exact time and day that the incident occurred. This is important so that the correct footage is used for the correct incident. Statistic. There are about 10 million accidents each year, ranging from fender benders to multi-car pileups. #6. Addresses the accident footage on the dash cam. gravity sensors or G sensors on all dash cams. The G sensor's purpose is to sense any vibration or shift in gravity so that may indicate an accident. The footage is protected and stored in a separate file. Hearing about all the pros of installing dash cams, I will now share how I could have saved both time and money having a dash camera installed at the time of my incident. My incident starts on New Year's Eve 2020. I was on my way to New Year's Eve church service with two friends. I entered 161 and shortly after was passed by two other vehicles going much faster than the posted speed limit of 65 miles per hour. I was only 5 minutes to my exit from where I entered the highway. As I exited the highway, I saw flashing lights in my rearview mirror. Assuming the police officer was after someone else, I pulled my car to the side to let the officer by, but was confused when he pulled in behind my car. The first thing the officer asked was, "Do you know why I stopped you?" My reply was, of course, "No, I do not." He explained to me that I was traveling east when he clocked me doing 89 miles per hour. 2 court appearances later and a lot of time researching and gathering eyewitness statements from my passengers, I was able to get my ticket reduced with no points on my license. However, this was a stressful and time-consuming process that cost me money from 2 days of lost work, not to mention the time it took to research my case. I could have avoided most of the stress by having installed the dash camera I received for Christmas. Remember, dash cams record speed with date and timestamps. The video recording would have also shown 2 vehicles that passed me shortly after I entered the highway. And the voice recording would have proved that the officer mentioned the cars that passed me on the highway. In conclusion, dash cameras save both time and money. All the features on a dash cam are valuable when it comes to visual and audio proof of how an incident occurred. A dash cam will be your best and most accurate eyewitness when you are in an accident or receive a speeding ticket that is not accurate. Everyone needs to save time and money. So what are you waiting for?